Okay, so Xenosaga II. Let's make sure everything is moved over the best that can be. Trying to alleviate any of these gray lines that the projected screen shows. Okay, so last week we finished up with Xenosaga 1. We learned that saving at the end of the game unfortunately locks the game completely, which is pretty horrible, but I don't feel like playing through the whole game again to try and unlock secrets. So we're gonna ignore that. But we are going to start in here, and I don't know if there's any specific way to load over. There it is, never mind. Earned swimsuit for Ziggy and Cosmos. They didn't have swimsuits before, did they? No, neither of those two were able to wear them, I don't think. Geriatric swimsuit? Sure. I'm gonna assume 5.1 is higher. Want better output, right? Subtitles, of course. We'll leave it on stereo, I guess. I end up messing this up and it sounds really robotic, then don't do, what do you mean don't do 5.1? That sounds good. You don't have 5 ears? 5.1 ears specifically to hear everything? You don't want to be surrounded by the sound of the stream? The last thing Namco presented to me was Pac-Man. I guess that's nothing like Pac-Man.
What you're seeing here is actual footage from the violence that erupted before dawn this morning. These seemingly coordinated Realian attacks were reported throughout Federation territory, prompting government officials to consider this movement an act of terrorism. The response to these Realians has been... There's been a new development. As internal agencies continue to analyze these violent events, a flash action report within the Federation and obtained by this station indicates that only Realian models created within the last 2 years, or those receiving adjustments in the Miltian star system, have been implicated. Although this is not a complete list, we have obtained a partial list of units matching these criteria. This list includes DZ-100-6448, DZ-2000330, DZ-100-1007.
Today was just the beginning of the ensuing violence. These Realian outbreaks are spreading like wildfire. They'll be reading off plenty more model numbers in the media tomorrow. I can assure you.
So, what does that have to do with the operation? I'd like to know why I was chosen for this mission. I'm told that the military has detained all of its Realians. I find it difficult to believe that they don't have any misgivings about us.
Kanan, you're a Realian who's been especially created and configured by Vector itself. I've been given the CEO's personal guarantee that you won't be affected like the others.
Besides, no ordinary pilot could possibly control your craft. That makes you very vital to the operation.
I don't believe you two have been properly introduced yet. This is Chaos. He'll be joining you on board as your navigator.
I appreciate the offer, but you may want to reconsider. A regular human can't ride in that thing.
Right. That's why I'm here. Don't worry.
All right, it's settled then.
Somebody
Good luck,
hit puberty.
both of you.
As mentioned in the briefing, this is a top-secret mission. All IFF code transmitters will be switched off, and under no circumstances will you receive backup from this vessel. You'll have to manage your descent and return on your own. You can expect heavy resistance from both UTIC enemy craft and Federation military units deployed throughout Milsha. It's gonna be dangerous, so watch yourselves out there.
Don't worry. I'm coming back.
Operator, requesting confirmation. We are to head to point NN441, correct?
Correct. The URTV force is currently deployed at the target location. Your primary objective is to retrieve them. Protecting them should be your first priority.
All of them?
Affirmative. If the situation allows, you will then infiltrate UTIC's mother frame and acquire the Y data, the root of this conflict.
Roger. We'll do what we can.
ES Asher, startup sequence complete. Requesting launch.
Launch request confirmed. Now guiding ES Asher to Deck B.
That's good. That means that the sound levels are fine. Considering I've been playing with everything, I'm shocked that it is.
Defensive shields deployed. Ready when you are.
Roger. Initiating launch procedure. Good luck.
Well, ironically enough, it's loud because I was trying to get Demon's voice to play over Borderlands, because he's always really, really quiet.
Currently passing through the troposphere. Outer hull temperature returning to normal. Adjusting descent path by 0.22. This should get us closer to our target. Approach warning. Incoming craft detected. They're on an intercept course. There are...
We'll take them all out. Stop counting and take control of the shields. We'll use the shockwave to gain an advantage on them. You've got control of the weapons.
Roger. It looks like they're unmanned. With no G-force limit, they can outmaneuver us. They might pull some crazy moves out there, so be careful.
It just makes them all the more predictable.
There's no end to these guys. And we don't have much ABR energy left either. Let's find some place to set it down.
That's gonna drop the sound back to where it normally is. But we can play with it from there if you really think it's too quiet. I mean, I can move things around. I just have this one preset because this is what it normally is. The other one was just levels of me playing with it. You can try this and see how this is.
All enemies destroyed. It's true. You really are as good as they say.
I don't know if it's
How are
any
you
better or
handling the
not.
feedback? You
It
know,
should
a
be.
normal person would have probably passed out by now. I don't want you jeopardizing the mission.
Well, yeah, but I can't keep just increasing one and then the other.
I'm fine. It feels like it's had some special tuning, but that just makes it more interesting.
Because right now my microphone's as maxed out as it can get,
I
so
see.
everything at this point has to be adjusted
Well, if
through
I
the
get anything
actual
unusual
sound of
from
the
you,
game.
I'm cutting the bypass to the navigator immediately. I can operate this thing fine by myself.
Roger. Looks like we're pretty far out from our objective. Plus, I'd say the defensive network we saw on the way down takes out the idea of an airborne approach.
We'll go by ground then. Fortunately, the rubble from the burned-out buildings should provide us enough cover to cross the city unnoticed.
Agreed. We'd better get moving. We don't have much time.
Not much time? Does this have something to do with the URTVs? Those designer children?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, but if I do that and there's another cinematic, then it's all gonna have to go back down.
You do
I'd
realize
rather
that's
not
a
have to
different story
fluctuate
from what
back
I
and
heard
forth.
in my official briefing.
No doubt. As the Federation government's special forces, the URTVs were sent in ahead of the invasion. I'm sure you understand what they represent in the conflict against the UTIC organization.
Right. I understand that they're bioweapons sent in to sever the link between the UTIC's mobile weapons fleet and their source of power, the Zohar.
The higher-ups have complete confidence in the URTVs.
Okay.
They are the military's trump card. Unfortunately, the brass are also blind to the potential dangers of the URTVs.
Fascinating. I hadn't realized the situation was so desperate.
Okay, it's back to where it started. Menus are the first thing. What the Okay, we have no other. I can't select the actual characters. Oh, now we can. Okay, Chaos has skills, the other guy doesn't. What? Pass. We have pass. Oh god, what the hell? There better be a tutorial for this stuff. Oh, okay, wait. I got these ones. Okay, I got it. I think I get it. You unlock the classes, and each one has special skills that come with it. skills when you go to a new level. And I want to see ultimate skills. That's the. I was gonna say that was the important part, but if I can't see the ultimates, then break. Just lower everything. Okay, that's boring. That's boring. This one looks cool. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's what is this thing? Oh my god, the dude doesn't know what a save point is. What a loser. Did it just say it restores my health now? Didn't do that in the first game, I don't think. Ew, Milsha. This running animation for the spaceship thing. Mech. Really weird. This is like walking on stilts. I love it. Truck is blocking our. You're in a giant mech jump. The automatic lock on anything destructible when you get close. Press square to destroy it. How you destroy things is up to you. Yes, eggs. Possible to shoot multiple targets. When there are multiple targets, press the L or R1 button to switch between them. Excuse me. Do we need to destroy this? Yes. Yes, we did. Okay.
So tell me, what exactly are we expecting to happen here?
Well, the problem is that the URTVs aren't merely machines. They're real people, with their consciousness intact.
No, you don't.
The system that currently controls the Zohar was actually designed to be used for the UMN transport system.
Oh my god, that guy is Alan?
However...
I knew the hairstyle looked familiar.
Yes.
He went emo.
Well, they experimented with the transport of living beings numerous times, but every attempt ended in failure.
According to the records, 99.76% of them were killed instantly.
However, it seems that on very rare occasions, there were survivors. They didn't exist as people anymore, though. They were just things, never able to recover their consciousness, the very element that...
I don't know, this guy looks the same.
Mental breakdown.
Lieutenant General Helmer concluded that if contact with the system led to the destruction of the human mind, then even the URTVs created as the system's antithesis might be affected. Therefore, if the URTVs were to suffer a mental breakdown...
He has the same outfit as the first time I saw him.
A source of
Nothing's
infinite energy
changed.
would spiral out of control. That would be devastating.
And yet, the General Staff decision wasn't overturned. I suppose that's where we come in.
Enemy Anonymous. Okay. Can't scooch by. Okay. Health bars are on top. Okay, explain the controls during battle. I'm not going to repeat myself, so holy shit, I'm screwed. I mean, pay attention. Okay. Movement order. Okay, so that's fine. I get that part. Fastest craft to move first. Order is displayed using icons in the bottom right of the corner or the screen thing. There are 3 types. Mech Human Gnosis. Okay, yeah, same as before. No problem. Press square or triangle to attack. Okay, same as before. I'm digging the similarity so far that everyone says wouldn't exist. The icons on the bottom left of the screen display the attack information. If you're unable to use an attack, the selection will be grayed out. Cursor. Select cursor. Okay. Select the target with the directional buttons. You can have its front or back to you. Oh, the enemy can have its front or back to you. If you attack the enemy in the back, your aim will be 100% and the crit rate will be increased by 50%. Of course, when the enemy is facing away, it is to your advantage, but the opposite is true if you're facing away from the enemy. Oh no, the enemy can crit me? Okay. Understood how it works so far. Then take care of the enemies in front of us. Okay, what does P mean? Punch? Totally means punch, okay. Did he just respawn? What's IA and why does this guy have 10 of it? I'm scared. We're gonna kill the guy with 10 IA. Turn canceled. What do you mean turn canceled? This guy's got 20 IA now. Holy crap. The IA. Punch him. Good. Boost. Yes. Cutting in the movement order is called boosting. Press R1 button to display characters who are able to boost. Pressing the R1 button or corresponding square, triangle, or circle will allow you to boost. Okay. Wait, what do you mean now I have boost? Where do you see that? Oh, where it says player in the bottom right. Okay. I gotcha. I watched it go from 1 to 0. You can press X to open the command menu. I'll bring it up now. God damn it. Let me hit the X button. Friggin' pilot. This will charge the craft's energy by stock. Stock will charge the craft's energy by 100. And check the current chain charge value by looking at the EC meter. Basic attacks will charge it by 25. Special. This will open a special attacks menu. Special attacks require energy EC. Changing the co-pilot will change the available special attacks. I'll charge the EC to 200. You just said it can only go up by 100. Dude, he's already breaking rules. What do you mean charge it by 200? How do I do that? Okay, we have 2 moves. The values 100 and 200 next to special attacks indicate the amount of energy needed to execute them. Event slot. Event slot during the current turn is displayed. There are several types of event slots. Which, okay, well, CTC, boost, and skill. I'm guessing skill is just increased damage. Boost is just increased boost. I don't know what random means, but then it goes back to CTC. Okay. And it's currently on whatever RV is, which I don't know what that is either. It's not even listed. Okay, we're gonna get explanations. CTC, crit hit chance by 50%. Okay. Boost is obviously increased boost, and skill points. Okay, so skill is the one that gives you the more points. That's weird. Give the game a chance. I know you guys have bad experiences with this, but the game is going to explain everything for us. We will understand how to play this. Although I should probably take notes because I'm going to forget all that. Oh god. There are 3 random event slots and 1 non-event. ETR increases other damage and healing. TC, target loses its turn if damaged by an attack. That's how we got it to do it. Target's boost gauge increases if attacked. Wait, what? So if it's on RV, then whoever I attack gets free boost gauge? That's stupid. Can I hit myself during that? Only enemies in character battles give skill points, so don't worry about skill in this battle. That's about it for now. The rest you'll have to figure out for yourself. Oh, yeah, I thought it was still continuing with stuff. Hit triangle. Good. We figured it out ourselves. Good job, team. 2100 experience. Why do I feel like that's not a lot, even though the game makes me believe it's a ridiculous amount? Okay, we got some armor, some repairs. Stuff that, unless it forces me to use robots, I'm probably never going to use. After a battle is over, enemies will be unable to detect us for a while. Flashing, all that good stuff in the last game. We won't get into another enemy battle, even if we come in contact with an enemy. Good. It's the same order as the stats wheel, but instead of blank space, it's a random space with 3 chances. Yeah, I should really set my chat bot up again and put in a command or something like that so it can tell me what everything means. There's no way I'm going to remember all that. This is a trap. It has various effects on enemies within its range. Destroy it to set it off. That's my barrel. Okay. Color of the trap indicates the effects. Oh, nice. Yeah, but I stopped using the chatbot since I changed computers because I never installed it over here. But it's easier because then you can just do exclamation point and type something in, and then it pops all up for you. Traps with different colors have different effects. Yes, they do that. Oh, they don't affect me. I said that. You're just repeating what I said. That's different. You don't repeat what the guy who has no clue what he's doing says. I mean, unless I'm right, then we're okay with that. Oh, it's my turn. Critical. We did it. Can we just listen to the experience chinging? Just non-stop. Like the game intended. Sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, okay. Was totally worth it. Okay, we got another enemy. He's just gonna stand there though, so I guess we'll walk past him. I mean, it is experience, but are we really gonna keep these characters? Okay, let's kill... This guy's got the next turn, so just, I mean, it makes sense to kill him. But I wonder if that little guy does less damage than this guy. Love that sound. Boost bonus. Okay, I'm cool with that. Aw, I can't sneak in. But I can kill him. Oh, it's already my turn. 0. Boost. Just boost in. Punch it. Punch it. What do you mean 0? Boost again. Keep going. Just keep boosting. Let's use magic. Hold on. We'll kill it. Kill it with a shot buster. Good. We're catching on quick. We got this. Can I go left on the street? No! Okay, I guess we're just gonna continue this way. Oh my god, that thing needs oil. Oh, that robot sounded horrible. Chaos is already blind, so staring into a bright light like that doesn't even faze him.
A pillar of light? And that sound. It's more than that. Music.
It's the Song of Nephilim.
You know what it is?
I can't believe it. Even Utic has to be aware of the danger of the song. What could possibly make them? No! If this keeps up...
Random explosions! That better? I got louder when I knew that was coming.
It looks like they think we're the enemy. Any ideas?
Yeah, send an emergency IFF signal to let them know we're on their side. We can't let anything stop us. We have to reach our objective.
They should be receiving our IFF signal.
Wait. Something's wrong.
What is this? What the? What's going on with them?
This is... It can't be.
The close-up on his eyes is just like... I don't know. I didn't get the sense of danger from it.
Wait. Kanan, no. Don't listen to it. Close your mind.
The explosions.
Is he with us?
I don't know. But he's broadcasting an IFF.
Attention, unidentified craft. I've received your IFF signal. The other crafts have been tainted, but you seem unaffected. Are you an ally?
Well, it looks like this one's still sane. What do you think?
Getting out of here is our first priority right now. I think we should stick together.
Agreed.
Confirmed. IFF signal accepted. Stand by. I will now eliminate the affected Federation units.
So I just need a second to see where Michael Bay is on this director list.
impressive. I guess that pilot is just as effective on foot as he is in his craft.
Truly amazing.
Hey, they fixed the saggy
Thanks for
pants
the
look.
assist. And you're?
I am Captain Jin Uzuki. You don't look like you're with the regular forces. Well, whoever you are, if you're still operational, I advise you to leave. This place affects people. Some stop being people altogether.
They stop being people?
Unfortunately, we can't leave. Not until we've completed our mission.
Your mission?
Forgive us, Captain. I am Chaos, and this is Kanan. I suspect that you're part of the landing operation, aren't you? Do you know where the URTV force is now? If so...
URTVs? Ah, the special units, said to possess an anti-Udu retrovirus.
Our mission is to protect them. Please, if you know where they are, tell us.
Well, this is quite a coincidence. Although it's more than that. Fate, perhaps. In any case, I will take you.
But it's raining. You're gonna catch a cold. They're all gonna be sick in the next season, or next episode of this. Xenosaga 3. Damn explosions. Achoo. Save point. Okay, so now we have Chaos and Creepy Smile Guy. His icon looks weird. I don't like it. No more pilot stuff. Okay. Still don't have much to go off of up here. God, Chaos, you're weaker, like completely. I know it's one level difference. We got less strength, less vitality, less defense, less everything except for evasion and other defense. Chaos of suck. Oh my items. Oh yeah, speed destruction. Whoa. I can dig it. We got some. Oh, wait. More stuff. No, nothing. And even the little one.
Those who lack conviction, please stand aside.
Not at this moment, I cannot. After this fight, because I didn't realize you were going to say that. Take it as it's your first time in a character-based battle. What the hell it is? I did this the whole last game. Basic attacks, blah blah blah, something, take a look at the icon at the bottom. Holy shit. There's a lot of stuff down there. Basic attacks are consecutive attacks with square and triangle, and a single attack with a circle. Information next to the attack icon indicates an attack characteristics. Finding the most effective attack characteristics for each enemy is the first step in obtaining an advantage in battle. Attack characteristics can also be viewed in the tech menu. Well, experience is the best form of training, so let's give it a try. When attacking, keep your eyes out for the B and C sign on the left of the screen. Why does the B and C sign? What does the B and C sign do? Well, this guy goes next. And they all have the same attack characteristics, so it really doesn't matter what I do, right? Okay, Zone C. What does that mean? I'm confused. Double Zone C. I don't know what any of this means. Like, is one of them doing more damage than the other? And that's what I should be looking at? Hold on. Let's do both B. How much did that do? Because I didn't see it. I was looking at the zone thing. Did you notice the B and C displayed on the left of the screen? They're called zones and indicate location, height, where each attack hit. Oh. So B stands for below the belt, and C stands for crap, it wasn't below the belt. I gotcha. Oh, there's an A zone too. Over 3 meters, between 1 and 3 meters, and under 1 meter. Some characters are unable to attack the A zone. Okay. Most enemies have a zone that is their weak point. When the zone indicator is shown in red during an attack, that's the enemy's weak point. Okay. Okay, so we need to find the ones that show up as red. Break. By continuously attacking the enemy's weak zone, you'll be able to break an enemy's guard. For instance, the U-Tick soldier A in front of me becomes vulnerable with square, BB attacks. The enemy will usually recover from break in 1 turn, but by using boost, you'll be able to maintain a break state for the next character. Use a circle attack while the enemy is in the break state to air or down an enemy. It is possible to maintain these states for the next character by boosting again. Attacks that have triangle, or not triangle, I don't know, up, air, and down, down icons in the bottom left of the screen are able to cause those states. Okay, so he has a down one on this guy. Oh my god, damage values. Attacking an enemy in these states will increase damage, break by 1.5, air by 2, and down by 2. Learning and taking advantage of enemy's weak zone to cause break, air, and downs is a vital strategy in battle. This is the end of my explanation. I will max out the boost gauge, so give it a try. The hell you will. I already maxed that thing out years ago. Okay, so square. Okay, how do I know he's broken? I don't know. He should be. Let's do it again. Hold on. Is he down? Can't. Oh, it's upper left. This is break. Okay. Gotcha. So now we hit circle. Oh, I forgot the boost. Whoops. I knew there was another part to that.
It's over.
Oh, we killed him. Shit.
It's over.
Oh shit, we killed him again. Okay, I didn't get to do that right. Not exactly as planned. Not exactly. Okay, so... Oh god. The locations. So we have to choose where we punch them or kick them or whatever. Now, how does that correlate with spells? How do I get that item? That item is very important to me. Getting that item. No, go back. Go back. No. Oh. That's how I get the item.
Sorry.
Let me in. It won't open from this. Okay, now we need to get to that ladder. Hold on. This. No! They have these damn doors again. Oh my god, of all the things to bring back to the next game, why is it the doors? So that item right there, it's just like, yep, here's an item you're never gonna get again unless you remember.
May we be victorious in this battle.
I take it you're getting used to battles. No, I'm not. Now let me explain the menu commands to you. Stock increases your stock gauge by 1 like this. It all just happened. I didn't do anything. You can use stock to follow up basic attacks with extra attacks. Stock gauge goes up to 3, so it's possible to perform a 5-hit attack. Okay. Using stock to perform extra attacks will allow you to air down the enemy from break without using boost. Double. Double attacks are special attacks performed by 2 cooperating characters, specifically cooperating. If they're having a fight, it will not work. Currently, the command can't be used. Certain conditions must be met in order to use it. I just don't like you that way. So, let's move on to the next one. Now it's selectable. Okay. We're on better terms. It's all good. It can be used when the current character and the boosted character, so it has to be a boosted character to do it, have learned a double attack. Okay, I didn't get to read that. Why are you skipping stuff on me? Looks like we can use a double attack called Ice Brand, but in order to use the double attack, another condition must be met. The number 2 displayed to the right of Ice Brand is the number signifies stock cost. It requires both characters use that amount of stock. Each double attack can only be used once per battle. There's only Captain Uzuki and me right now, so Ice Brand can only be used once. Wait, is Chaos talking this whole time? Wait, is Chaos explaining this to the dude that cut a robot in half? Hold on. I thought it was the other way around. I thought the dude with the sword was explaining this to us. Okay. I boosted during Captain Uzuki's turn, but the double attack can be used in the opposite situation as well. No third person. We're not breaking walls here. We don't do that kind of stuff. This game's too early for that. That's the end of the explanation of battles. The rest is just practice. I'll max out your boost gauge and stock gauges. Good luck. Okay, so I can just go ahead and use this thing right away, right? Let's kill this guy, because that cannon looks ridiculous. Oh, God.
Let's go. Ice Brand.
Really? 4 hit points? That's lame. Okay, that thing's weak to see. That's good, that's good.
It's over.
Fighting will accomplish nothing.
I think I missed something there. I don't know, let's just keep moving on. Chaos is about to die. That's good. So, has anyone got any kind of, like, healing techniques I could... He does. He does have a healing technique. Good. I'll use it again. Audio. It's not there, so it's gotta be in options. Let's see, we have stereo and this. That's all we got. We got the 2-channel, and we have this audio output. Vibration don't work, so it don't really do anything for me. Menu controls. Oh, we can set this thing to expert? Hold on. Let's not do that. I don't want expert controls in just the screen position. Oh. Oh. No. No, I'm good. Actually, hold on. How does that look on stream? Oh man, that means I centered that thing perfect. Look how nice that is. Could probably go a notch more to the left. That's good. That's good. Good positioning. Oh wait, ladder. Can I actually get that item? Hold on. Run chaos. Jump the gap. Chaos. Chaos, I'm telling you, jump. God damn it. Okay, we're not jumping any gaps today. But on the bright side, because there's those doors, that means we're going to be coming back to these areas at some point, so it's not like a one-time thing.
There they are!
What the hell was that? Dude just ran up to me like an actual enemy. That is so unlike it so far.
Sometimes it is wiser to retreat.
Don't tell me to retreat. What kind of assistant are you? Okay, we broke him. Now we knock him, right? No, he's not broken.
It's over. It's over.
Does it not
everyone
always
okay?
do the break? Huh. Wait, why am I not getting like 5,000 experience per battle anymore? What the hell? Game spoils me with ridiculous experience and then takes it away. I don't know what I'm aiming for, but I'm gonna keep doing that. Back up here. Good. I'm sure this is what I wanted to do, so I'm just gonna lag while running this way. Good. Item! Item! Depth perception. I don't have it. Was there one back here, or did I just not see it? We got a biosphere. Nothing. There we go.
There they are!
Oh, you see that? I almost got hit. Good times, good times.
I won't hold back if you intend to fight us.
Boost bonus. Okay. He didn't break. Do it again. Now he's broken. Okay. Now he's down. So now we do additional damage, right? Cool, I think.
It's over.
Is everyone okay?
I don't know, I feel like right now I'm not understanding combat because it's too short. No, wait, was the item... Was this the right way or the wrong way? Oh god, it sounds like it's loading a cutscene. No! It made it look like this was the secret way.
Thing was a setup.
Exactly.
Oh, this
It's all
game.
part of an attempt to make the UTIC organization, or should I say, all of Milsha, into a scapegoat. Even the Realian violence that we're seeing right now is nothing more than a brushstroke in the larger picture.
But who's behind this? And why?
UTIC is undoubtedly a cover for a greater power, still operating in the shadows. I believe that this power is manipulating the conflict between the Federation and the Miltian system, driving a sequence of events in order to get their hands on something very specific.
Like what?
The Y data.
The Y data?
I relieved an operative of this disk, and though I was only able to decode it partially, I discovered that all manner of data from all existing phenomena is gathered together within an area of space. And beyond that lies a special place only described in the Y data.
Captain Uzuki, how in the world did you acquire this information?
I have my ways.
Woo! He has ways. Vector. So can I go back and get that secret stuff now? Yes. Yes. We're going back. Nah. He's gonna respawn anyway after we go in here, right? What? No. Man, I thought that was a secret.
There they are!
Well, actually, I thought going over the bridge was a secret and that was where I was supposed to go, but then I went back and it's like, eh.
Could you please allow us through?
Did he just ask this tank if it was gonna let us through? What the hell kind of dude is this?
It's over.
Down. How come Chaos gets a free ST gauge thing every turn and Captain Sword over here doesn't?
Fighting will accomplish nothing.
We're getting a lot of S points. Part of me wants to look into what that is. Skills. Oh, that was this thing. Okay, let's do a tutorial. Skill tutorial next. Okay. Customize the abilities of your characters by learning skills. Skills are organized into 4 levels, which are then divided into classes. Class levels 1 through 3 have 8 classes, and class level 4 has 4. Each class contains 4 skills. By using class points and skill points earned from battle, characters are able to learn new abilities and grow more powerful. The tutorial will cover the following: display info, learning skills, skill type, sure. Skill navigator displays skills learned by the character. The ring represents class levels 1 through 4. Okay, so the little picture thing over there. Where level 1 is the outermost ring and 4 is the innermost ring. Planets appear and change color as you unlock classes and learn skills. Point window displays points and other information. Class level displays the highest level available. So we can only go up to level 1 until we spend, it looks like 1,000 points in that class. Or we need 1,000 class points to increase, I don't know. Skills, number of skills learned, okay, sure. Class points, current class points, it's in possession. That's not how much we need to level up. Use these to unlock more classes. Skill points in possession, use these to learn skills. You can learn skills in this window. Use the up and down directional buttons to highlight a level, class, or skill. Use the left and right directional buttons to switch pages. Okay. Press circle to select one. You can view the class's skills at any time, study different classes, and plan out which skills to learn. Grayed out classes or skills cannot be unlocked until you've learned until you have enough points. Okay. We will use class 1A Medica as an example. Skill and over in conjunction with 4 rings in the outer skill navigator. Class level 1 ring, 2 ring, 3, etc. Okay. Medica is a class level 1 skill. After highlighting the appropriate level, press the right directional button from the switch of the lever. Switch from the level page to the class page. 8 different classes: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I know my alphabet. I got this. Medica is a class A, but you must first unlock class A before you can learn. Class A isn't even unlocked? Oh. Okay, by using class points. Gotcha. Class A is now open. You can view the skills by pressing right directional button. Medical will be learned using skill points. Sure. Okay. We got a star. We got the golden star from teacher. We're good. As you can see, the planet has been added to the skill navigator. Learned S in the points window has been changed to 1. This shows that Medica has been learned. That's good. But now learn all the skills I don't want to learn all the skills under Class A. No. Undo. Back. Whoa, game. Stop it. No. I had no control on that, I swear. By learning all the skills under one class, you will earn additional class points. This is known as a class of bonus. Be sure to utilize this effectively, as you cannot earn very many class points from battles. There are items that increase your skill points and class points. Be sure to search for them. Be sure to search dungeons for these rare treasures. Also, your class level increases automatically when you learn new skills all under one class. Class 2 is now available. What? Oh, level 2 is available. Oh my god. A lot of learning. Skill types, 3 different types of skills: equipped, other, and mastered. Equipped skills have a little bracelet next to them. These skills must be equipped in the status menu to have effect. Other skills must be selected during battle from the other menu to have effect. Mastered skills. These skills are in effect as soon as they are learned. Please keep these different types in mind when learning a skill. This is the end. Thank God. Some skills are hidden. Be sure to explore it everywhere. Oh, hey, it didn't force me to learn everything. Good. I kinda was gonna anyway, but everything except this one. I don't know what L-type status effects are. I don't even know what L stands for. Recall enemy zones. Ooh. I want that one. I'm stupid, so I want that one. I went trigger on that one. I had to. Okay, so then we're gonna do Class A. And now we're out of class points. That's good. $450 class points. Tutorial, they only got 100. Suck it. Oh. Okay, well, we have tons of skill points on Chaos, so we can totally just max this stuff out. 450 more class points. Oh, whoa, baby. We got some... Oh, let's just look at the good stuff here. Oats. Oh, we got damage reduction. Okay. Okay. What else? Miracle Star. I know that move. HP recovery plus 10%. How do you increase status effect recovery by a percentage? Is it like restore 10% more of your poison? I don't... I'm curious on what the hell that means. Medica... Oh, there's a good one. Not with 2 people, it's not, but... Revive care. Oh, this one just looks all kinds of good. You got revive, you have mid heal, you have AoE heal. A bunch of sword attacks. And reduced damage. Okay, so we're getting this one. Let's kind of want to go with the mid heal because they really beefed up the cost of this everyone heal to 10 EP. That is ridiculous. But the mid heal is 4, so, and revive is 20. So we're just gonna go with the 4. We're gonna learn this one for now. Look at all my little planets just flying around now. That's so cool. Oh god, this is so much stuff. Oh, he's already learned those too, so let's just grab these. Boom, 450 class points. Now, does he have the same things? Okay, so everyone has the same skills. Or at least these 2 guys have the same skills. I have no clue why I say stuff either. Do all of them need memory, or does it just work on one person? Let's hold off for now, because I don't know if memory is going to make it so I can see their things with the Jinn over here. And then I need to... This is not what I need to do. Doing here. This one, no. Status was I have to equip stuff in? Yes, okay. This one. Can I just equip as many as I want? Or is it just 3 still? Probably just 3, but we'll just equip what we have. Good. Good. Save all of that stuff that I just done did. This looks like boss battle territory right here.
Sorry. Break the chains that bind us.
You know, if Michael Bay wasn't part of this game, then this is where all his inspiration came from. He played this growing up. There's no way he didn't. He saw this in one game and he's like, oh my god.
All right. Here it is. You will find the URTVs in the lowest level.
All right. Captain Uzuki, thank
Look
you
at
for
that
bringing
rain.
us this far. We'll take things from here.
Of course. As I said, it was fate. I wish I could go with you further. However, it's imperative that I complete my work on this data. I want to completely expose the shadow behind this conflict and drag it into the light. To do this, I'll have to access the mainframe here. Also,
What?
What are we all looking at? Oh shit.
I gave you far too much credit, Uzuki. I thought you were smarter than this, a better thief. I never once thought you'd just come walking in through the front door.
well, I thought you might be
Wait,
getting
what the hell
along
happened to
with
Chaos and them?
Colonel, so I figured
They look like
I'd
they're
come
all like half
pay you a
dead.
visit.
Same old Uzuki. Neither your attitude nor your ability to bluff have shown improvement. No matter. The data you possess is no threat to us. You've got nothing.
Precisely why I have some unfinished business here.
I see. You know what this means. Uzuki!
I mean... Sure.
Don't worry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude's pissed at Uzuki. Why is he attacking Chaos? Oh, the zone. Okay, so zone question mark. Okay. Punch him twice. That didn't tell me anything. But the zone thing down there is still visible on Uzuki's turn, so that's good. Let's try this again. Triangle, then square? Yes. Okay. I thought it was just you can only have one at a time, but I guess that would be boring. Okay, so it's got to be C and then B. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so he's broken. So circle. Okay. So that's a thing. I can't. So Chaos can't hit people when they're in the air, Uzuki. That's, How do I do... I guess just stop for now? I can't do it. I don't have stock. It's like... I have to do this, though. Because they both need 2 stock in order to use it. So it's like, it's... Anti-brake stance. Oh crap, my guy's almost dead. Hold on. 25% HP, that's garbage. Oh crap, no. I'm so used to Ether being the top menu item. Or menu option. Okay, okay. I mean, the boss could kill Chaos whenever he wants. We got that down. Listen, Chaos didn't explain to the boss how to use boost, so he's kind of stuck right now. But we have Medica too. I forgot about that. So let's go for the big heals. Shit, I didn't do it. Ignore that. Probably move that. So I need boost gauge, so let's attack during this turn. No, headset. I had it hanging on my desk and I just kicked it. Okay, so we have a boost gauge, but now we need both my guys to go and grow. Did he just guard that with his hand? Chaos, the hell, man. Okay, we now have 2 turns, so we're gonna boost in this guy, and then do this. Didn't break him. Okay, that sucks. Let's boost you in and try us again. Okay, now he's broken. And I did boost in, right? How did he cut in? Yeah. I'm messed up. I'm wasting all the boosts. But I think we win. So that's good. Cool, cool. Oh, there we go. There's that wonderful experience sound I've been waiting for. Ah, oh, beautiful. Sword fight. You know, considering these guys are from space and future and that, the fact they're all still sword fighting is really weird. You know, if this was Xenosaga 1, this would have been a pre-rendered cutscene. Would have looked so cool.
You're a sad sight, Uzuki, even with your so-called reinforcements. Pathetic. You're out of your league. Why, it's clear now that you never even had a chance.
Captain, you're hurt.
No.
It's
Sandwiched.
It's from earlier. It's nothing to worry about. If you'll pardon the cliché, it's just a scratch.
No pardon on that joke. That was horrible.
Huh. So it's begun. This planet is finished. There's no point in staying any longer. I think it's time we ended this. Once and for all. You dare to face me, maimed as you are? The only thing you've mastered is the art of futility.
You never know until you try, Colonel.
That's enough!
Did Chaos on this trainee dude just literally watch two people kill themselves?
Now you see your death.
Nope, never mind.
I have
Only one
always
died.
been your better in every way, Uzuki. It's something that old fool couldn't... What the...
The building just ate him. Dude's doing flips and flying and shit with a sword, but he can't avoid falling down a crack. What a loser.
Kanan, take this.
Is this?
Storing it with you is safer than carrying it around.
I mean, Kanan's jacking on, and I'm pretty sure I saw a Futurama episode about that drug
somewhere
too.
else I must go.
So,
What? You're not
a
serious.
lot of drugs in the start of
Look,
this.
we're still mobile, Captain. You could come with us.
No, this is my own way of atonement. I can't turn back now.
But
Please, go on. Bring the truth of this conflict, the truth hidden in that data, to light. Please, do this one thing. For me.
Captain Uzuki,
I'm counting on you. So, farewell.
Kanan, look at that.
the darkness. Character change? I'm waiting for it to say enter or put in disc 2. Let's do it. Okay, 14 years late. Holy shit. Wait, how much later is this game than the first one? And now we're going 14 more years in the future? Dude, these guys gotta be, like, ancient. How are they even gonna make a story out of this?
Congratulations, Kanan. This brings our total loss count to 127. I'd say that's a new record.
That was, like, old chaos? Or, like, not old, but, like...
I remember the first time as if it was
chaos.
yesterday. My son was born the next day.
So he unhit puberty?
How old is he now?
He starts junior high next month.
I see.
It's gotta be that, Shadow. I mean,
I don't understand
think
it.
about it. Its influence severs your data link every time. If we only knew what it was, then we could access the data he gave you. Kanan, it's a summons from Representative Helmer. Could you go ahead and report today's results while you're there?
I'm not your secretary, you know.
But today's my son's birthday.
Come on, it's the kid's birthday.
I see. That's unfortunate, but I suppose it can't be helped.
I understand that it's data concerning the Miltian conflict. Is it really that important?
Yes, it is. The truth behind the conflict lies buried within it. The one who entrusted that data to you was a subordinate under my command. I had sent him in on an independent investigation.
Yes, Jin. Whatever happened to him?
I thought you were a model with suppressed emotions. Don't tell me you're concerned about him.
I'm just curious. He is the one who saddled me with this nuisance after all.
Don't worry about him. He's left the military. I hear he's doing fine. Now, I have another job I'd like you to undertake. Have a look at this. The 100 series Realian prototype Momo will be executing a dive into her subconscious domain at the Administration Bureau. I'd like to request your assistance.
What's the timeline?
I've been notified that our people have just now descended from orbit and landed at the spaceport. I'd be obliged if you could go and pick them up.
Sounds to me like there's more to it than that.
We've noticed a rise in recent activity from both the UTIC organization and the immigrant fleet. I think in times like these, it pays to take precaution.
Understood.
Okay.
Your
She
Holiness,
has a sword, like,
I have news concerning the matter of the Y data.
loading in the
Chief Inquisitor Margulis wishes to convey the details to you directly.
belt region.
Very well.
It's like clipping into her dress, too. I feel like it's a really dangerous way to wear a sword. Like a really dangerous way.
Your Eminence, it is an honor to be in your presence.
Spare me your platitudes. I understand that the Realian in possession of the Y data has fallen into the hands of the Kukai Foundation. I trust you have an explanation for this?
Yes, Holiness. It is true that the 100 series prototype that holds the Y data is currently in the custody of the Kukai Foundation. Or rather, the Second Miltian government. However,
I trust you understand the significance of the situation.
according to the URTV Albedo, the Y data is secured by a form of high-level protection, only accessible at the UMN Control Center on 2nd Miltia. Hence, the current situation. Preparations for our next move are already underway.
Margulis. I've heard that the recent offensive against 2nd Miltia was the result of Cardinal Heinlein's manipulation of the Federation's military's upper ranks. What do you know of this?
I am afraid I possess no intimate details of that. I would presume that all of the Cardinal's decisions are made in the organization's best interest.
Your words. I would imagine it is safe for me to trust them.
I have sworn fealty to your holiness. I would never allow myself to be manipulated by ancient dogma.
Very well. Our fleet is considering an invasion of the demilitarized zone in the near future. I sincerely hope that you will not disappoint me.
I understand, Your Holiness. I vow to deliver you good news.
Margulis.
Holiness?
I don't like that URTV. It reminds me of someone vulgar. Be sure you remember that.
As you wish.
Can I just say, every time he said Margulis, I thought he was saying marvelous. Just sitting there, it's like, marvelous. Yeah?
They get suspicious when they get old. The weaker they are, the louder they bark. Pellegrini, what's your status?
Everything is proceeding smoothly. I have Herman and Richard pursuing the target as we speak.
As this is an independent Inquisitor operation, I'm granting you permission to use the ES Issachar.
ES? You mean those 1,000-year-old relics? Do they still work?
The ES is equipped with the Vessel of Anima.
The ES stands for extra seat.
The Vessel of Anima was discovered at the same time as the Zohar. Its power rivals the military might of an entire star system. Handle it with care. We can't afford for it to get damaged, particularly after the effort it took to restore it.
Understood.
Whoa, why does he have a sword on his belt, too? What's with these guys? I mean, at least his is sheathed, but it's like... Oh my god.
Report. File number
Re-rendered. It looks so nice.
026643.
No, it's just the water, never mind.
The anti-Gnosis battle android, Cosmos, while undergoing startup and field testing on board the Federation cruiser Woglinde, awoke during a Gnosis attack on the fleet. She initiated autonomous mode, even though that mode was still sealed, and has been fully operational ever since. Cosmos is acting under her own volition.
She looks
However,
different.
there are many
It bugs
unstable
me.
elements in her emotional program, and further improvements
Ziggy looks the
will
same,
be
that's
required.
fine.
After the escape from the Woglinde, we were rescued by the Elsa, a Kukai Foundation cargo ship. We are presently descending
Junior
into
looks
Second
different,
Miltia
too.
in order to turn Cosmos over to
Don't know
Vector's
what's going
second
on.
R&D division. Furthermore, while en route to
Gion looks
Miltia,
really
we
different.
took the 100 series observational Realian
Like,
prototype
really
Momo
different.
into custody. During this time, we were pursued by the UTIC organization and an individual called Albedo. Albedo's tenacious attack brought about the appearance of the Song of Nephilim and Proto-Merkaba. Cosmos' actions allowed us to overcome these crises. I believe this series of actions by Cosmos has been greatly influenced by her black box components left behind
I was
by
gonna
the
say,
late Kevin
Ziggy didn't
Winnicott.
look too realistic. He
This will
still
likely
looked like he had
become a
that
major focus of our
weird
future
forehead
research.
thing going for him.
Report author, Shion Uzuki, Chief Engineer. Cosmos Development Project General Operations, Vector Industries.
Where's my subtitles,
First
by the
R&D
way?
Division.
I was having a hard time reading that whole little cutscene without my subtitles.
It's so good to be alive.
Yeah, no kidding. For a while there, I was kind of worried. But somehow we made it back.
I'm telling you, the crazy stuff the Chief pulls always keeps me on edge.
What are you saying? You make it sound like it was all my fault.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Hey, Cosmos! Thank goodness you were there. Man, you really saved us.
Thank you very much. I am happy to be of service.
Her voice changed too.
Hey, we're gonna head over to the government office now. What are you all gonna do, Shion?
Oh, why does Shion get to decide what they're all gonna do?
We need to hand over Cosmos. I think I'll wander over to Vector's second division. Is that alright with you, Cosmos?
Acknowledged. That will not be a problem.
I see. Well, I guess you gotta do your job. You're gonna be here for a little while, right? Hey, maybe we can have some fun later.
That'd be great. I'll show you around this place, Momo.
Can I just say I am terrified
Thanks.
so
I'm
far.
looking forward to it.
Alright then. Shall we, Cosmos?
Like,
Please excuse
everything
us.
just scares me.
Goodbye.
From their weird faces to like,
What the?
I don't
Hey,
even know how
Chief,
to describe it.
Wait up!
I suppose we should get going too.
Sorry. Could you wait just a little while? I'm going to report what's happened to the subcommittee. It appears that Dr. Mizrahi has also arrived at Miltia as well, if you have a message for her.
Really? Mommy's here?
Yes.
I'm still playing it.
Please let her know that I'm looking
But
forward to
it's
seeing
like-
her.
It's like as if I was playing a horror game right
Got
now
it.
and I'm
I'll
terrified.
pass it along.
All right. Continue your assignment until the delivery is complete.
Acknowledged. Dr. Mizrahi,
Yes, Jan Sauer. Is there something else?
I am
John
currently
Sauer.
Ziggurat 8.
I was gonna say, how'd you not call him Ziggurat?
So it appears.
Momo is looking forward to seeing you.
I see. I too welcome your arrival.
You know, it almost sounds like she's scared to meet her.
Eavesdropping is not a very admirable pastime.
The hell
Say,
it's
old
not.
man, how about upgrading to a modern carbon-based body? I bet. If we applied combat Realian technology, we'd see some serious results.
Yes, let's upgrade Ziggy, please.
There's no need to play around with extending my lifespan.
Sure about that? I bet Momo would be happy if you lived longer.
I'll pass, thanks. I have no desire to prolong things.
All right. You know who to call if you ever change your mind.
Okay. Oh, this is lobby music. Oh, I should go rejoin the others, Ziggy says. There's walking music and everything. Anyway, Ziggy's level 8. That's garbage. Okay, how do we put him in a swimsuit? Hold on. Wait, no, go back. This one, right? No. Swimsuit. Okay, Ziggy, you're in a swimsuit. I should actually look at what it does first, right? Hold on. He takes 10 to 15% more damage. He gets agility plus 1. Is that take or deal more damage? It doesn't say. It just says additional 10 to 15% damage. I don't know. Well, that's a big flip from the first game where it's like, first game you take more damage with it. So it'd be weird. But no visual stat change aside from the agility increase. Oh well, we're gonna assume it's deal. If I start dying a lot, we won't question it. Okay, so there's nothing in this corner. Let's save. Oh, yeah, let's save. There was a lot of combat in there I don't want to have to redo, right? Okay, so it doesn't change him into a swimsuit out in the lobby. That's not cool. I wanted to see Ziggy walk around in the lobby just dancing to this music in a swimsuit. Walking around in shorts. How does that work for him anyway? Because, like, I'm genuinely curious, because his outfit is, like, kind of, like, half robot.
What did Mommy say, Ziggy?
So is it just like he has, like, weird shorts sitting on top of all this?
She seemed very busy.
Oh, I knew it.
She's one of the contact
But, like, the
subcommittee's
back
head
of his
members.
legs has, like,
I'm sure it's a demanding
things,
role.
and, like, how does that work?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I've got to do my best to help her out.
I don't like Momo in general anymore. It was like... Before, it was like she was like this kid, and it was... I don't know, she like it kind of fit Now it's like she's like a preteen type thing, and it just looks creepy.
What the?
An ambush?
Yeah, that's that I agree with. She looks taller, but like she looks like she shouldn't be taller.
Junior, who are they?
Albedo? No, it's not him. It's too gentle for him.
As everyone else driving around up there is like, why are these people shooting at robots with pistols?
It's no good on auto! Somebody drive!
Ziggy, let me go!
Oh! Hey, Momo!
I'll do it. Junior!
Right! .2089! For it!
Okay!
And she knows how to drive now, too? Literal hell. Okay, never mind. She doesn't know how to drive. I gotcha. I don't care if she's a real Ion or a fake Ion. It's, whichever.
This might get rough.
Alright! We made it!
Man, these guys are having way more fun than Xion, Cosmos, and Alan.
Junior. Fire extinguisher? Yes!
Why the spin? Why was that spin necessary, Junior? Momo wasn't even looking. There was no one to show off for. They're right behind us. Okay, we'll head for .2089, the roof of 2nd Militia Defense System number 6. Good thinking. That way the citizens won't get caught in the middle. Oh, do we have a full team now? Oh my god. Automatically put Ziggy on the side. Classic Xenosaga. Okay, so how does... Like, do they have Oops, this one. Not this one. Skills. Okay, so no one has any skills, but they have skill points. The HP. Dude, Ziggy actually is a tank now. It makes sense. Holy crap. That's actually cool. Before, it's like he barely had more... He didn't have more health than Cosmos for the longest time. Because they actually made him useful. Okay, so no one has any skills. And everyone shares the same... So, like, what's the point, then? I don't get it. If everyone learns the same things, there's no... Like, the only difference between characters, I assume, would be their individual stats, then. If they all have the same... So it's like you can actually choose whoever you want for your team. Final class is different. Let me do this on a character I'm not concerned about losing everything on. Because I'm curious. Because it's all question marks. If I learn it, does it actually give me something, or... Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I had a feeling that would happen. Okay. That sucks. So Ziggy's useless now. He has no class points left. Class 4 doesn't have a... Oh. No, they're still shared because they all have their icon at the bottom. Or are you just talking about just D? No, it's... Hold on. Class 4A, Heaven's Rain, damage -10, Samurai Soul. Heaven's Rain, 10, Samurai Soul. Okay, so they all have exclusives, but that stinks. Okay, well I pretty much killed off Ziggy. He can't do anything anymore. So I think first things first, everyone I guess should finish off A. Just because the 2 stat guards are pretty major. And then I want them to go into level 2. This one? Yes. Well, that's more or less going to be Momo. Oh, these points are... Okay. Okay, I gotcha. That I guess makes sense. I figured because they were all like level 8, they just had like default points because Chaos got up to what, level 5 during that opening area? 5 or 6, and he got like 1,000 something points, so it just kind of looked like it made perfect sense. I don't know, like, they have these elemental things, but there's not really anything that, like, unless Junior starts going for, like, other skills, it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it doesn't fit. Those are all passive, so I mean, those are good, I guess. But there's no... Like, when I think Junior, I'm thinking, like physical attack stuff, and I'm not seeing any options for that. Let's just go for this one. Spending too much time looking into all this. That way he gets strength and vitality. I can throw those on. These, I don't really think I'll ever use them. Increase your attacks and lower your defense, and lower your attack and raise defense. And someone's got to get memory, so we're going to grab that. Probably just get everyone memory. Oh, yeah, okay, so it lights up who has it, so Chaos still has it from earlier. I don't know, like, these skills, aside from, like, the healing ones, they all just kind of... I don't know, I'm complaining too much, I think. You go to this one. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. And you're gonna learn first we'll do Medica 2, then we'll get all. And then we'll get the Revive. Although part of me doesn't want Momo on my team because she just scares the shit out of me right now. Like visually. She scares me. Let's have Chaos learn these things. Ziggy, I screwed up, so he's pretty much dead because he has no CP. Junior still has a lot of points, though. That's because everything I got for him is in the first section. Oh well, we'll stop there. With that stuff. Okay. That's one way to make an entrance. Does she have a bow and arrow?
With her on our side, we can't lose.
She has a bow and arrow. And she only has a circle move. Okay. Okay, so it's triangle B. I can't do anything with her because she is just... I don't know, I don't like that. Or triangle B, triangle square.
Let's
oh
get
god,
going.
my controllers. So many controllers in my head are screwing me up right now. I kind of... What the hell is flickering back there? Inside that room that just opened up, that red light really bothers me. Kind of want to, after... I not climb up that either. Weird. When Chaos or when Momo gets some healing skills, I'll take Chaos out. I think I'm gonna put Ziggy in for now. Despite everything else from before, from the last game, I kind of want to try Ziggy out. I mean, having a higher base HP mixed with the fact that... Oh, that was the red light I kept... Why is that one red and everything else isn't? I don't know. The fact that it looks like stats are the main thing in this game, because everyone, at this point anyway, has the same skills. I feel like having Ziggy would be a huge plus at the beginning. I can go in water now. Dude. Whoa, what the? Where'd he come from?
You can't get away from my sensors.
Yeah, you can't get away from her sensors. The hell kind of garbage.
It's over.
It's over.
We won!
Oh, is it because they were chasing us? They're just going to keep spawning behind us randomly?
May we be victorious in this battle.
Does your boost gauge roll over?
It's over.
That is so cool. I'm gonna test that. I don't wanna... I'm not gonna use the boost gauge. I'm curious if it's still there in the next
I feel more
fight.
like a combat model these days.
Sounds like something shot off there. Emily! It's so quiet.
I won't hold back if you intend to fight us.
That was Chaos's voice? Oh god, it sounded so weird. No, it doesn't roll over boost. Okay, it just keeps me at... I start with 1. I thought I was just leftover. That's weird too.
It's over.
It's over.
Oh, it's triangle, triangle. I gotcha.
Eat this! I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
Nothing else down here, so I guess we're just climbing up. Hold on, was there something on the other side? Nope. Had to check though, had to check. If I was a developer, I would have hit something there.
Guinan! We're headed for 2089! Tell Helmer to send backup!
Random combat. This is the first cutscene since then. Or since last time you were talking.
Hey! Guinan!
Sorry. What's your heading?
2089!
Got it.
Dude, his tea is like spilled everywhere.
Strange. What was I just doing?
Understood. I've already dispatched someone. I'll have him head to that point immediately. Damn.
Damn, damn, damn.
It's not even safe on land anymore.
Glad you said the word can, or equip, whatever it was. I need to... Oh, so only Ziggy and Cosmos have swimsuits? Weird. Okay, his are already equipped, okay. You know what? Fine, I'll throw Ziggy in. Hold on. Battle party. Yeah, it was just... I think it was just Ziggy and Cosmos got one at the beginning. At least that's all I remember it saying. This one. Yeah, it was just the one swimsuit, but it applies to both Cosmos and Ziggy. They're back. That's his swimsuit?
With her on our side,
It
we
looks
can't
like they
lose.
just turned him green. Oh, I couldn't even see it. Okay, I guess he has a snorkel. Oh, he's CB. Crap. I love the memory thing, though.
It's over.
The whole keeping what the zones were on them, that is huge.
It's over.
Eat this!
Whoops. Thought that would kill him. Damn, 15 hit points.
I'm glad I could help.
With her on our side, we can't lose.
Shit. Did not mean to do that. We're gonna have to boost her in again. This one.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Yes, powers, grant the miracle.
It's over.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
It sounds so weird.
It's over.
Here I go!
I just say, Momo does an
combat model
unreasonably
these
high
days.
amount of damage for some reason. She's hitting for like 300s. Crit or not. Oh, whoops. Could have used that to my advantage. Probably not. But it was there. Can't go that way. No entry. Whoa, dude, it said no entry. Dude, my man. Hello, can I, oh god. I thought the bus thing was gonna keep coming. Crap, we're facing the wrong way.
I'll take care of support.
Yeah, she'll take care of support. Speaking of support, she's probably healed.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Oh, it's gonna drive me insane hearing that every time. 1760 HP. Why do I feel like I'm not supposed to fight this thing? Well, that's not good. I mean... But she's so overpowered. I'm sorry, but 490 in one hit? It's like she doesn't even do healing anymore. She's just ridiculously powerful as an attacker. It's a ridiculous change. I don't like it. Was I supposed to go down this way? No, I couldn't go that way either. My back! Pick him while he's down. But I've never been in a situation like this. And you know, people naturally think of themselves first, so really, you could say I almost took the most natural course of action. Wait, what happened? You ran off without me, I can't believe— oh, jeez. How is that the most natural? I don't know. Let those guys fight out in the street. That's fine. Aw, man, now we got helicopters? Or is it just gonna drop off did it just drop a fence on me?
I wonder how long you'll survive.
Well, their zone is not CC, so it's gotta be B, right? Quick, while he's down. Oh, wait, he's dead. Damn, I was gonna say. He was the most powerful character to kill him.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle!
God, I wonder if everyone's voice sounds that bad when they heal and stuff. Oh god, they have different stuff? Ew. Oh, shit. Oh, I mean, it's gonna take me so long to get used to that. Hopefully not too long. Oh god.
Don't waste it.
Don't waste it. Did you not see how I just had to use that thing? It's as wasted as it gets.
Eat this!
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle!
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
Oh. Whoops. Got a weird feeling we're gonna have a lot of these fights.
I'll take care of support.
Did not realize I was supposed to be moving there. What's the chance he actually attacks Junior? Let's boost Ziggy in. Hold on. Then let's boost Junior back in. Good. Okay. So we actually killed him before Momo got a turn. But now these guys hit pretty damn hard too. So let's item medkit on Momo.
Take this!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle! Mystic powers, grant me a miracle!
Don't let your guard down.
That
Stay
makes
sharp.
sense. When I use Ziggy's circle with his attacks, he does a crap ton too. Oh, we beat the fence. Good job, us. Is that a treasure chest? No, it wasn't. Nothing that way. I'll go this way. What do you have to say about these weird fences? What do you mean there were all sorts? I didn't see anything. What the hell was that? God, even Junior sounds weird. I don't like it. They're all so weird. I mean, they definitely knew what they were doing when they made this game. They're like, that game that people really liked, let's do stuff to it. Achoo! Whoa ho ho ho. Okay.
Here I come!
It's only got one zone? Oh, A. So literally just spam A. Or circle, sorry. Oh, Ziggy's doesn't work that way, does it? He's not a shooter. But can I boost in Ziggy and use his to down, though? That's the question. No. Auto cooling system malfunction? Okay. Why are there 4 spots? No front or back anymore, but there's four spots. Which makes me believe at some point they're gonna introduce some weird attack that only attacks like next to like maybe like 2 spots next to each other or something like that.
Here I go.
No, enemy stole my boost. I was having fun with that boost. Oh, wait, I should have healed. Boost back in, hold on. I love that the boost gauge is shared between all of them. That makes it really nice. Because now it's not like, if I screw up, I can just boost in my healer or whatever at any point. Yeah, in this one, being able to see their boosts is a huge plus. Because you can see the enemy has, okay, they have one boost right now, they can only do, you know that they can cut in at some point, but they can't really do much else. Oh, we got the boss points. Good, good. Still not enough for Ziggy to actually do anything skill-wise, but, you know, I screwed that one up, so that's my fault. Which is funny too, because Ziggy gets all these extra TP for wearing the swimsuit.
Right there!
And he can't use it. Bah ha ha ha. Enemies are hiding in these things too. Yeah, first game loved doing that to me.
You can't get away from my sensors.
Yeah, like that move, it hits two people next to each other. So I wonder if it's worth spacing them out somehow. Okay, so it's CC. Yeah.
I'm glad I could help.
Damn, Ziggy's already got over 1,000 hit points. Jeez. Why does that not feel right? Like something's weird here. No one has any double attacks. Losers. Party. Battle party. How do I move one of them? Can I set one of them to be in like a different spot? What's that? Not setting skills and classes. I don't think there is. Cursor memory. It might be easier for me to get used to it with that on. I don't know. Let's fight this thing. Because it's weird that there's a fourth spot, and I don't want to move every fight, but if I could split them up somehow.
I'll take care of support.
Like, I kind of want to... I can't move in this fight. That's lame. Okay, well, the first one's not B, that's for sure. DNC. Okay, they are beating up him pretty heavy.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Mystic powers! I'm gonna make fun of her like every time I hear that. Good. Boost supply +1. And I want to kill off this helicopter, so I think that's the one that's going to be a pain. Not with Ziggy though, because he cannot do that, so...
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Well, that's overpowered.
Eat this.
Like you can
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
all of your ST gauges and just spam circle. I mean, I understand, like, Momo has no other options, so it's like they had to throw that in, I guess. Somehow. But unless Momo actually gets attacks at some point, but I don't know if she ever does. Hey, we can go in here. Hey, we can go up here. Hey, we can go this way. I don't know what you're talking about. Holy robot. Oh my god. Junior, start huffing it. Go, 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 please. Holy crap, go. That didn't look safe. But I think Ziggy might end up being my healer. I might just have him learn.
Long time no see. You're looking well.
Learn how to heal and
you
use him
remember me,
instead
right?
of Momo.
My name is Richard. Let that name burn in your mind as you die.
Richard?
A worthy adversary.
They don't have zones. So... yeah, so there's no zone, so just might as well just hit him with circle every time, right? If I'm understanding everything, it seems like a better idea.
Return the 100 series!
Okay. Junior's got a thingy above his head. I don't know what that means. I mean, it definitely means something.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
But what ammo? You have a sword. What ammo are you transferring, game?
Now, Richard, don't be rash.
You just skip his turn to talk to me? Autonomous Menace Program something, something, something. Oh, shift to attack mode. Okay. It did very little damage for an attack mode thing. Oh, they're using their boost gauges. Miss. One down. Let's heal Junior a bit.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
That's funny, Ziggy's got so much health that I don't even have the slightest interest in healing him right now, even though he's at half health. Filled with thunder. What? Heather? I guess I should heal Ziggy at this point, right?
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
I'll tell you, he's definitely doing his job, though. He is tanking the living crap out of us. Down dexterity. Okay, so that's dexterity down. Gotcha. Is dexterity down an L status effect?
Mystic powers!
I don't know what L is.
Miracle!
Hey, it is. Cool, cool. And you have this. Raise physical attack. Damn. Shit. Thought I put this thing on memory for the menus. We'll use the other boost because I gotta heal Ziggy. Funny, it didn't even cross my mind. I've been going down one the whole time, even after putting it on memory. Maybe it only works for the actual menus, or I don't know. Like the non-combat menu. Yeah, we'll let him hit Ziggy hard. I'm not too worried about it.
Not bad.
Alright, let's call it a day.
Aw, he didn't get another turn. Does Ziggy get... Yep, Ziggy's got C points. He can finally learn stuff again. Sweet, with all those friggin' skill points that we got on the side, too.
Stand down,
Holy
you two.
giant hand.
I'll take care of the rest.
That is the biggest hand I've ever seen.
It's pointless to resist.
Turn over the 100 series at once!
Who is that?
That craft! Kanan?
Get down, Ruby Doll.
Wait, how does he know him now? I thought Kanan was with Chaos. That now friggin' Junior knows him too?
I've got you! Wait, what's going on? The controls aren't responding. How can this be?
Well, yeah, but how does Junior know that specifically that craft was something that he was
We've
in?
got no choice.
Unless he
Richard,
knew him.
Herman, abort the mission. We're withdrawing.
Jeez, man. If you were gonna save us, you could have shown up a bit sooner.
I'm surprised to hear you whine so much. Further enemy pursuit appears unlikely for the time being. I'm heading back. I'll see you around, Ruby Doe.
I already told you I'm Guinan Jr. now. Get that through your thick head.
It's hard to shake my past image of you.
Do you know him?
Was Momo always taller than
He's
Junior?
an old acquaintance.
Somebody! Anybody! Please help us!
Good, they're gonna answer how they know each other.
It won't stop. The great oak won't stop bleeding. It's all right. Rub it out. Let it go. Don't say that. You can't give up.
Two URTV variants. Identified and confirmed.
Well, yeah, but there's more
The red horse
details than
carries
just,
war.
yeah, they were in the same area.
And the black horse. Famine. Upon those tiny backs bear the great calamity.
What did you say, Chaos? I didn't read that.
It's nothing. Let's go rescue them.
It's all my fault. I'm the leader, but then I cut the link. And now Albeto's.
Albedo?
He's a piece of me. Beating in my right chest.
I have the search results. Albedo is the name of unit number 667. The records show that he and unit number 666 were conjoined twins. Apparently it happens on rare occasions, even with artificially created children.
So he was infected as well, the rider of the white horse. May your bodies and souls find peace. Even if it is but a short one.
Giving Albedo the number 666. I guess that makes sense. I know what a centimeter is.
I guess I owe them my life.
So you've known Chaos for a long time too? Can I also
what
call
the
you
hell,
Rubido
Junior?
too? It's a very pretty name.
Sorry, it's just,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's just...
Oh, come on, Junior.
I don't have
Your
a lot of
girlfriend
good
wants to
memories
call
of that
you
name.
Ruby.
Oh. You and Ziggy don't like your original names very much, do you?
Names tend to link themselves to memories, both good and bad. I have a feeling that old man over there has a lot of baggage himself. Besides, I think old man over there seems to like being called Ziggy.
Oh, I hope he does.
Even though it kind of sounds like something you would call your dog.
Ouch. Does that mean Junior's woofing at him? Okay. There we go.
The Zohar Project?
Why does she have, like, rainbow
The
blue hair
situation is
now?
grave. The Gnosis phenomenon is spreading at an ever-increasing rate.
I don't like it.
More than 120 star systems have already been eradicated, a fact that's been difficult to keep secret thus far. Worst-case scenario projections indicate that if this continues, humanity will only have a few years before it's completely wiped out by the Gnosis.
Yes, I understand that. Thank you. But tell me how this relates to Cosmos.
This way.
This is incredible.
Dude, there's projectors all over the place.
The Cosmos Tertiary Weapon System. It was developed to prevent the worst-case scenario from ever happening.
And just what do you classify as worst case?
The Zohar Project is a massive undertaking whose ultimate goal is to eradicate the Gnosis from the cosmos. To do this, we know we must salvage the original Zohar that's sleeping on Milsha.
Jeez, 4-7.
Our studies over the past half-century have revealed the Zohar to be this dimension's ultimate energy device. But there is also a problem. The Zohar Center, or rather the core unit that controls it, is a double-edged sword.
What do you mean?
This is the phenomenon known as Udu. Beyond the initial loss of the core unit, we have no details on how it occurred. But we do know, however, that this is what made Milchan space the way it is today, and that this phenomenon is also responsible for the appearance of the Gnosis.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that even more Gnosis might show up?
We can't be certain, but it is a definite possibility.
So you're outfitting Cosmos with this. Those shoulder units, they're a phase transfer system, right?
Now I see why they called you the Flower of First Division, Chief Uzuki.
I didn't come here for jokes.
Sorry, I'll continue. This was originally designed for use on the Archetype, but it's been refitted for use on the current Cosmos. The system radius is 130 nanometers.
130?
Can you control it accurately at that scale?
Yes, with the help of the Tactical Sim Lab. That's why we had Cosmos moved here.
And if I refuse to turn her over?
This project has been officially commissioned by the government. Being Chief of Software Development doesn't give you the right to refuse us.
I imagine not.
Look, I know there's a lot about Cosmos' recent activation that worries you, but rest assured everything's going to be fine. Headquarters has taken a good look at Cosmos activity records up to now. They firmly believe this can be done, and so do we. Everything is ready to go.
I suppose the only thing I can do now is trust you.
We can do this. Besides, this system was designed at First Division by none other than Kevin Winnicott himself.
Fine.
She looks like she don't
We'll
give a
transfer
shit.
Cosmos to the 2nd R&D Division today at 1400 hours. I'll send the paperwork along later. Please send requests for any specific needs to my personal address at 1st Division. I'll have Alan take care of the software. If there's anything you don't understand...
We'll contact you. Thank you for your cooperation.
Say something.
For the sake of... humanity?
Yes, you might even say that's the reason she was born. Her awakening will lead humanity toward the future. I can hardly wait until that time comes.
This transport is part of Cosmos equipment too, right? A craft that can interact with hyperspace on its own without using a UMN column. Is this going to save humanity too?
In a broader sense, I suppose. It might come in handy for us someday. You'll probably laugh when you hear me say this, but I want to believe that she'll be more than just some wanton instrument of destruction. I hope the future that she builds will be one swept clean of our differences, an ideal world, free of destruction or slaughter. Sounds funny, doesn't it?
No. It's just that your eyes, Kevin, they were so lit up just now that you looked like a child.
I can't help it. I guess I better watch myself during the public test.
Well, to be honest, I can't wait to see her wake up too.
Chief! Wait up, Chief! Hey, what's wrong with you? You're acting strange today.
Nothing's wrong. It's the same old me.
Yeah, same old, nothing's
changed. Where are you going, then?
Into the city for a bit. It's been a long time, so...
A long time? Oh, right. Isn't your house,
Yeah. It's in 8th District. Listen, Alan, don't take your eyes off Cosmos, okay?
Yeah, of course. Why? There is definitely something wrong with her today.
Oh my god. There's no point in getting upset about it. I guess I'll go to the city and have a look around. Which city am I going to, though? What's this one? Spaceport. No. It just says city. I assume that's where I want to go. What are the other ones? We can't go here right now. UMN Control Center. Okay. Government office. Okay, city it is. I don't know how I feel about that selection music, though. Ooh, blue save point. What's that? UMN. Oh, the simulator thing. Oh my god, her menu picture. trying to trying to grow flowers. Didn't we abandon someone like that in the other game? Paper fertilizer, okay. Other combo skills. When two people use the same other skill at the same time, it becomes a stronger skill. But there's special requirements to make it work. Do you want to know about them? Sure. And here goes the explanation. First, the character using the other skill and the character boosting at that point must have the same other skill. If they both have the same skill, then when you press triangle, you should be able to select an other combo. There are some other combos that you can do with different other skills, so you want to keep an eye out for them. 2. Anyway, if you want to find new other combos, the best way to do it is to try out lots of different skills. That's cool. Who's the dead guy? Why am I seeing a doctor? I just can't trust modern science. Broke a bone, but I refuse nano treatment. I mean, just think about it. Sure, they tell you that they're treating you, but what they're really doing is putting weird machines inside your body. It's so creepy. And I kind of agree with it. What's up in this one? Staff only. Hey, I'm in. Hey guys, we're in. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're in. This is Ludi's. Please do not touch it or use it without my permission. Boring. Okay, this building was worthless. I don't like it. Let's go this way. Oh my god, it's the rabbit thing. Please don't make it turn around. Oh no, this is the cool rabbit. Never mind. We've been chosen to be a civilian agent for the GS campaign. First, before I tell you about being a civilian agent, do you know about the GS campaign? Never heard of it. Global Samaritan, sure. Campaign sponsored by Second Militia. It's a campaign by the UMN to gather and share data by improving the lives of everyday people. In order to do that, civilian agents investigate what people want and or need. What would I be doing? It's so incredibly simple. All you do is talk to people in different cities and listen to their troubles and problems and stuff. I've never heard of that word in my life. Then you solve their problems for them. Oh god. Really not my thing. You just need to carry this investigation progress report, the GS path. The device something transmit the report of people's reactions regarding what you do, though there is something you need to be aware of. Like what? The GS path automatically selects individuals as research subjects, but the data collected may be bad data depending on how you solve their problems. So what do you think? Will you give it a try? Sure. It's very interesting. Come on, give it a try. Okay. Great to hear it. Here's your GS path that shows that you're a civilian agent. Take a look and see your research subjects. Progress something. 36 cases. Yeah, figure out the solutions of the subject's problems on your own. We're gonna put the conscience, yeah. If there's anything you don't understand, just ask. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Oh, it moved over options. I assume I have to talk to people first, right? It bothers me that the text right there doesn't flicker with everything else. It's so weird. So we gotta go talk to that plant person again, right? Hold on. Plant person is definitely a problem. Really? Nothing. Don't you all have problems? Okay, we're gonna skip on this. I don't know. No one has problems here. They're all good. Let's keep looking for our home, our house. Birthday present from Daddy the other day. It's a really cute teddy bear. That sounds like a problem. Let me solve it. Hey you, I heard of this Area 40. Is a famous advertising and publishing agency. Are you familiar with it? Never heard of it. Really? I guess it's not that famous after all. Good point. I'm Augusta Hansen. I may not look it, but I'm a photographer. How does someone look like a photographer? Came here to see the pet shop's adoption posters. Cool. What am I gonna do? I came here to make posters for my band's concert. You're supposed to use this console to make a sample, but something's broken. Can I use the console? Hold on. No? It is broken. I can't use it. I got a flower seed from the man in the front of this building. Wait, hold on. Flower seed. Are you the man at the front? No, you're a lady. Excuse me, but I don't know you. I don't know what to do about this man. He's saying there's direct mail letters that we made are hurting his sales. Ahem, I'm waiting for a spade letter. How do you spade a letter? Oh, what the hell? Jeez. That's weird. This is Area 40, second Militia's largest advertising and publishing agency. I'm the branch supervisor, Miguel. Cool, Miguel, I'm gonna destroy your house. Or company, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, though at least the beam thing made sense. This is just like, I don't even know what this is. This guy gave out seeds. Hold on. No, he's not giving out flower seeds. Dude, there's red doors everywhere. Why am I walking? Stop it. Uh-oh. Red door. Is she gonna tell me how to use them? I apologize for stopping you, but you are. Yeah. You're Xian. Yes, I am, but who are you? I'm Angelina Swain. Swain? Wait, are you... Yeah, I'm the younger sister of Sergeant Swain, who was on the Woglinde. Your brother, Yeah, I heard what happened to my brother in the Federation. Was my brother a soldier? A valiant one of that? Yes, of course. Such a wonderful person. He was always cheering everyone up. I'm sure he's really happy that someone like you calls him wonderful. Anyway, before the Woglinde went down, my brother transmitted some items to me. There was a message attached to one saying I should give it to you if I ever met you. The message says the segment file. Here it is. Cool. I found this one on my own, so I'll give this one to you, too. Decoder 6. Is that for this door? It's for this door. That is so cool. I had no idea. Secret key number 3. That's... Oh, key to open the level 1 Class H skill focused one. Level 1 class, on. So level 1 Class H focus 1. Cover 10% EP with the stop command. Huh. 10%. They actually have a pretty decent... Like, they have, what do you say? A pretty decent EP to start. So, I mean, if they get into, like, 100, that's a pretty chunky heal. Cool. Moby Dick's Cafe. Ew. Second Miltia is a young city. It's only been 14 years since the capital moved here, but isn't it a beautiful place? Something scenery. What? Janet over at the professor's place. She's kind of a celebrity on Second Miltia. Seems her home is on the Foundation, though. I wonder why she's living on Second Miltia. Can't get past these guys. Carlos is kind of strange, but he might actually be a nice person. Ha 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 ha! As you can see, we're kind of busy here. Give us a little privacy, okay? You got it, dude. What's this guy? Listen to this. This morning, the Federation police set the press conference at that master thief, Dreamy Bonnie, is here in Miltian space. What? Okay, we got a cutscene at Moby Dick's Cafe. Could it be? Cutscene.
Wow, it really is. Hey, boss. Hi.
Well. If it isn't Xian.
Does that dude have no teeth?
You sure grown up since the last time I saw you. You were still in high school, right?
Yes. Sorry I haven't kept in touch. I guess you moved over here, huh?
Yeah, there's no stopping the redevelopment around here. I figured I'd at least try to keep the inside looking the same, though.
Right. It wouldn't be Moby Dick's if it was any other way.
Well, have a seat. You want the usual?
Please. Actually, I'm kind of hungry, too.
You got it.
Just so you know,
off
there was
today?
a price increase by since you were in high school.
I
so,
wish.
so yeah.
No, unfortunately, I'm working. I've got business at the 2nd Division.
Ah, right. You with Vector now. Your brother was telling me about that.
What? Jin comes here?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Sure.
whoa! Hold
All
up,
the
hold
time.
up.
Wait,
Brother,
you haven't seen him
Jin?
yet? You've come this far. You ought to at least try paying him a visit.
Not you, too. You know I have a hard time dealing with my brother.
Well, speak of the devil.
Huh?
Wow! Just look at this place. Chaos! It's perfect. It feels just like the Pequot, doesn't
No. The dude's got black hair. She's got brown hair. How would I connect that?
What are you two doing here?
it? Well, we were starving, so...
And when the hell did they change outfits?
So, we ended up here.
So, you all know each other?
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda.
Listen, I didn't know
What's that
Shion's
supposed
last
to
name.
mean?
Give me a break. And besides, have you seen Naruto? You know how many
I'm sorry.
Uzukis there are?
I was just a little rattled.
Rattled? About what?
Shion's just got family matters on her mind today, right?
Wait, no, Naruto is Uzumaki, not Uzuki. Shit. Hey, it's this guy again.
My apologies for being late.
I'm glad you could make it. Oh, Shelley, Mary, look at you. You're all grown up.
Long time no see, Helmer. Mary, show some respect.
I mean, those two don't look too different.
It's all right. It makes me feel like I've got a couple of daughters. Tell me, Mary, are you still working on your act?
Yeah, right now we're kinda busy, but pretty soon I'm gonna be the best comedian in this star cluster. Even if my sister won't be my partner. You know, I've been thinking about recruiting the little master.
That sounds great. I think he'd be perfect.
Right.
I mean, it's definitely different, but...
I'm afraid I don't have good news. There's been some disturbing activity, and not just from the remnants of UTIC.
Yes.
Under the circumstances, the peace treaty was our only choice 14 years ago. But it was hardly a unanimous decision. Now, we're starting to see the strain from that within the Federation. According to Captain Roman's report, certain factions have begun showing signs of armed rebellion. The Second Miltian government is on full alert. I'd like all of you at the Foundation to be appropriately cautious as well. After all, with the Zohar emulators and the 100 series prototype in your possession, you've become the focus of a great deal of attention.
Master Guinan, I've brought Momo.
Uh-oh.
The 100 series prototype.
Of
This
course.
isn't good.
Send her in.
Don't do it.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the 100 Series Observational Unit Prototype. Designation, Momo. The preliminary examination of my internal data is now complete.
A 100 series Realian.
You're the enhanced memory model, aren't you? Nice to meet you.
She does look more like her than the mass-produced ones do.
Yes. She's just like Dr. Mizrahi's late daughter.
Oh, he said the M word in front of her.
The hand of fate is a mystery. Thank you, Momo, for overcoming so much in order to come here. Soon you will undergo analysis at the UMN Control Center. We intend to do everything in our power to support the process. Please, just try to relax and fulfill your duty.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your concern.
Negredo, I have something I need for you to do.
You want reconnaissance, don't you?
Sorry.
No need to apologize. It is my family's responsibility.
Dun dun dun. Whoa. Did you just flip me off?
Where are you?
Negredo!
Well, hello then. You sound like you're doing well, unfortunately.
And you're glib as ever. What's wrong? Are you lonely, little baby?
Oh, I'm just doing a little information gathering. Of course, it still isn't too late for us to come to terms.
Oh, so now it's peace talks, huh? Didn't McCartney say that too? Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony. But I know your true form.
I could see that.
Executioner.
I shed that skin long ago.
Is that so? You sure you're not just hanging around Rubido because you're waiting for the chance to carry out your mission? I'll be borrowing Rubido soon. I don't need you, though. Still, I look forward to your efforts nonetheless. Wait. No! Scary. You've always been two-faced, you know. Offering life in the one hand and delivering death in the other. Too bad I can't die.
So, he really intends to link with Udu no matter what. Still, what does he want with Rubido?
This rocks!
I get it. So this is where your curry comes from.
Figured it out, huh? By the way, how's Momo? Is she done
I
already?
had a feeling when they used the Negrito name or whatever, so he was the one that was like half dead
There don't seem to be any
in the
problems.
flashback with
Yeah,
With
so since
Junior.
we had some free time, we thought we'd visit the city.
I didn't know his number, but
I see.
What about you? Did you turn over Cosmos already?
Yeah. I had Alan take over the process. It might take some
mean, he
time,
looks
though,
white, but
depending on
okay.
what else crops up.
Did something happen over there? You don't look very happy.
You know how it is. We've been together for a long time, so saying goodbye is, well, you know.
That tough, huh?
Well, yeah. Think about it. What if you had to give up your precious calescope? How would that feel?
Oh, that would be tough. My wallet and my heart would both grieve.
Told you.
Please, do you really have to compare Cosmos to Junior's collection?
So who else is walking in?
Good afternoon, boss.
Hey, welcome back. What a coincidence.
Uh-oh.
Just now, Xian was... Huh?
Uh-oh. Why did he slouch right there?
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
You're praying? Your chest? You're playing the drums? Man,
Wow,
I
Junior.
give up. What are you trying to say, Xian?
Not so loud.
Xian? And a voice I've heard somewhere before.
Oh, hi. Long time no see.
I feel like the weird trumpet sounds with all the twists and turns for like the cartoonies for that was really out of place for this game.
I'm Jin Uzuki. Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure's mine.
So, you're both with Xian. Tell me, has my foolish sister been causing you trouble?
Foolish?
Quite the opposite. You know, we're actually very much in her debt.
Truly. You know, you don't have to be nice just because she's here.
Jin?
It appears I'm not very welcome here, am I?
Oh, come on. I didn't say that.
How does
I
this mean?
just...
Hey boss. I'll have what they're having, please. Extra spicy.
Hey, listen to me when I'm talking to you.
I am listening. So, what were you saying?
Forget it. It's just not worth it.
I don't know. I kind of liked that. Things just look weird right now. I mean, like I said, I kind of think it's like a style thing, but just it seems so.
You know, you could have called me.
So odd.
I would have come to meet you. So, how long are you here anyway?
I was busy. The only reason I'm here is because I got a sudden assignment. I have to spend tonight getting ready for the return trip.
Huh? Hey, I thought you said... Ow!
Never mind. It's nothing really. Oh, I wonder who that could be.
Hey, Chief, how's it going? Listen, about Cosmos, it looks like the tertiary equipment code's gonna take a little while. Probably about 2 or 3 days at least, I'd say. So I guess we could just take it easy for a while, okay? Chief? Is something wrong? You look kind of upset.
I'm guessing this isn't a practical joke.
What?
Nothing. Your timing is so perfect. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, Chief!
I see. So, you'll be taking it easy for a while, hmm?
Okay, fine. I'll come back home, all right? Will that satisfy you?
Oh, right. Would the two of you like to come visit? It's not far from here.
I mean...
Well, What
she
do you
wasn't
think?
the nicest person in the last game
I don't
either.
know. It's a family reunion. We'd probably just be in the way. Wouldn't we? Of course. We could also take you up on your offer. Just for a little while.
Oh, alright, I'm not really in the mood for it, but I'll go home for a visit anyway. It's a little ways from the city, but it's not that far. Unhear tie. Oh, the Digimon thing. I'll go home for a visit anyway. It's a little ways from the city, but not that far. Sigh. Or anything special in here that I should be finding? I gotcha. We heard about the new cook here? No, what about him? His name is Chop, and they say he's really famous. Something. I like the music. It's so catchy and upbeat. I like it. Like this, I would make this like background music for like the Be Right Back thing I have for the stream. I just gotta find the file for it. Transportation Bureau shuttle flights to the Durandal have now resumed. Passengers wishing to board, please proceed to the spaceport. I mean, I'm sure I can find it online somewhere. Just a matter of tracking it down.
Wow, chaos! This house is made of wood!
Yeah. And look at that. It's amazing. This place is a bookstore.
Man! This is so antique! It's too bad Guinan isn't here to see this!
I knew it.
She knew it.
Hang on, Jin. What is this? I thought you opened a doctor's office.
What's with you? What happened to, it's good to be back home, big brother?
Sure, if this were a normal home. What happened here? Don't tell me you got bored and changed professions again. Honestly, you've never kept a job for more than 6 months.
Look, in this day and age, doctors are mostly just conversation partners for the elderly. In other words, counselors. I mean, aside from mental illness, everything can be cured with medicine or nanotechnology. There's nothing left for me to do. So why go to all the trouble of running an expensive medical practice just to chat with people? I can do that in any business. And if I can sell some stuff, that'd be just a bonus.
Oh, please. You just wanted to use your hobby to cut yourself a tax break. As if you actually invested much in your medical practice anyway. And what's up with these mountains of books? There is no way these were any less expensive. Where in the world did you get them all anyway?
Half of them had been resting in Grandfather's storage for years. I'm sure you at least looked through them when you were a child. The rest are from customers. There are a lot of people with obscure tastes around here, you know. Building a collection is easier than you'd think. Now, shouldn't
Still
we
don't
attend to our
understand it.
guests?
What? Oh. I was so shocked at what you've done that I completely forgot. Chaos? Junior, come on inside. What are you doing?
Huh? I thought I'd go ahead and get these.
Oh, thanks, Xion. Come on, Junior. Let's go in.
Come on! What about these?
You can buy all the books you want later. Come on.
Poor short guy can't even carry books without seeing. The hell is that?
Oh, and as for Pleroma, I went ahead and had it destroyed. I realized that the fortress was named after the immigration ship from Earth. However, we simply can't let something tainted by the Federation just float around out there. It's not a good policy. I suppose next time I could consider your feelings before eliminating such an historical relic.
Don't be absurd, Sellers. Our current patriarch chose that name in his madness. As for my feelings, I couldn't possibly care less.
The patriarch's madness? That sounds like something you'd say.
Margulis, what do you need?
Pellegrini. Soon Albedo will break old Miltia's seal. And the Patriarch will order the immigrant fleet to begin its invasion. All of this in order to secure the original Zohar.
And do you want me to act as point?
No. You will operate on your own. The Commander and I both desire this of you. Don't forget to tell Richard and Herman. You three had better not fail me again.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And so, you're saying you want to help them?
Yes.
I can't condone that. It sounds to me like they're a couple of skilled professionals. It would be foolish for an amateur like you to get involved.
An amateur? I've already made a difference, right?
Anyway, get some rest. Tomorrow we'll go pay our respects to Mother and Father.
Wait a minute, Jin. Not this again. I've already told you I'm not going to their graves. No, I absolutely refuse.
You're still their daughter. Since you're here, you should at least put flowers on their graves out of respect.
Just stop it. I can't believe we're talking about this again. Mom and Dad aren't even in those graves. You know just as well as I do where they are. Right? You and I were the only ones there that day. And if you had only been there sooner, they'd still be... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Either way, I'm still not going to their graves.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I'd better get going. They're probably waiting for me, so
I'm very sorry you had to see that. It's a little embarrassing.
Oh no, don't worry. Are you guys okay?
Oh yes. We're still brother and sister, after all.
I'm sorry, but would you mind if I stayed here tonight? Of course, I don't want to intrude.
You're not intruding at all. Please, you are welcome. Shion will be delighted you're staying.
Well, it's alright with me. Momo isn't getting analyzed till tomorrow. Just come by then and we should be okay.
I will. Thanks.
Okay. Nighttime. Those moths are awful close to that fire there.
Are you alright?
I don't know. He still looks weird.
Sounds peaceful.
I mean, not
doesn't
nearly
it?
as weird as the old one, but like
On
it's
nights
still.
when I can't sleep, I find it easier to relax here.
Like it looks like he's got a million belts on,
isn't it?
Well,
it's like
yes,
it's like Lulu level weird.
It's been 2 years since we've seen each other. I've always thought of her as a child, but she won't. I think she must have gotten that from our grandfather.
I knew that moth was too close.
So, what is it you want to ask me? You've got something on your mind.
Jin. About Utic. Are you still...
Ah, that. 14 years. It's like so long ago, but it feels like it was only yesterday. It seems that fate won't allow me to escape that curse. Or perhaps I brought it upon myself. The human race began its existence as a simple flock of hunters and gatherers. Eventually, we learned to control fire, and from fire, we obtained the power of the blade. Our consciousness constantly changes form in its unending search for the future. When a man finds a guiding light, he runs to it, sometimes forgetting its true nature in the process.
I didn't do it.
Perhaps we humans are like moths, aimlessly flitting around the inviting candlelight, unaware of the outcome that awaits us.
Don't do it, other moth. Good.
Jin.
One of them made it out alive.
I'm sure she's caused you all kinds of problems. I know she's a problem, but please take care of her for me.
It's not like that.
I wasn't able to be with her when she needed me most. And now, thanks to that, I still can't let myself get close to her again. I think perhaps... I'm afraid that if I try to get any closer, she might turn me away, shut me out, and cut me off as her brother.
Don't worry. Shion talks about you all the time. If you ask me, she doesn't seem like the type of person who'd cut off her family.
She probably adds the phrase, no good, when she talks about me, doesn't she?
Well, sometimes.
You know, it's strange. I feel like I can talk to you about anything, Chaos. It's like you're much older than you look, as if you'd been alive for hundreds of years.
It's the gray hair.
No. I just like to take things easy. Junior makes fun of me for it. He always says, "Chaos, you are so slow."
Okay, so morning, right? Hey, it's morning. Morning, everyone.
Sorry to keep you.
The hell?
You look like a different person when you're not in uniform.
Oh. Does it look bad on me?
Oh, not at all. You look great.
Thanks.
You sure you want to leave without saying goodbye to your brother?
Yeah. We talked yesterday. Honestly, I don't know what I would say if I saw him. You know, I'm sorry I can't be there for Momo's analysis. I've just got a lot going on right now. I can't leave Alan by himself. Plus, I'm worried about Cosmos too.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. The analysis itself isn't all that problematic. Besides, everyone from the Foundation will be there.
Okay. Wish Momo luck for me.
Sure thing. See ya.
I mean, I guess. But I don't know. UMN Control Center, that was this one? Yes, okay. When the hell does Momo get her new outfit then? Is that coming up too? Because I agree with that. Momo looks weird. But I think it's her voice that's killing me on this.
She should be arriving soon.
I'm surprised a subcommittee specialist would personally get involved.
That's just how important this is. Not just to the subcommittee, but to her too.
She gets a hat.
Mommy!
It's been a while.
You're looking well, as always.
Allow me to thank you on behalf of the entire
Are
subcommittee.
you kidding me? That's what she's gonna look like?
We're very grateful for your help during the Proto-Merkaba incident.
Really? That looks
We
so
couldn't
weird.
have done it without Momo. She was immensely helpful.
I see. Thanks for your support, Momo.
Like, at first I thought it was just some random kid sitting there.
Mommy!
I'd like to organize the data. If you could prepare a room for me, I'd appreciate it.
Dude, her mom just walked right past her.
Gladly.
Junior's pissed.
Momo,
Yes?
once things settle down, it'll be nice if we can live together.
Oh, it's a trap. It's a trap. Don't do it. Ziggy knows. He knows what's going on.
Momo, that's great.
Uh-huh.
Momo, please come this way.
Okay.
meet up with them. Yeah. So I don't know, you got work tomorrow? Or do you think stop for now? And why was she on level 16? What was that about? Okay. So I guess we'll call it for this week. It was interesting. Definitely not what I would expect out of it. But, you know, it's continuation. Stuff is happening. That's good. Outfits are changing. I'm kind of learning the skill stuff, sort of. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow is Final Fantasy VII. Hopefully finishing that up. And then yeah. And then we'll continue Xenosaga II next Saturday. So, take care everyone. I'll see you later.